Jason, how are you, buddy? Bryce, nice to have you. Andrew, what's going on, my friend? Did you go to the show today, Andrew? All right, what's going on, everyone? Chris Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2022 Elite Extra Edition quarter case break number 19. Yeah, it was busy. I'm going to try to get there tomorrow. Um, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us, have been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as the little hands will move. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. You want a chance of getting a future free break, all you have to do is hit the old subscribe button there. Your name will go on the random. Also, eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary there. You go into any of our eBay listings, look in the description at the very top. There's a link. You click on that, do what it says to enter, and you can win some free cards. And as always, go over and check out chefsportscards.com. All right, teams. Rich, Don, how are you? Chris, thanks for joining us tonight. D-backs, Mike H. Braves, Michael M. Orioles, Matt S. Red Sox, Michael R. Cubs, Thomas S. White Sox, Jason L. Reds, Thomas S. Guardians, Jason L. Rockies, Rich L. Tigers, Mike H. Royals, Brian R. Astros, Michael M. Angels, Jason L. Dodgers, Don T. Brewers, Noah M. Twins, Chris F. Marlins and Mets, Jason L. Yankees, Matt S. A's, Bryce T. Phillies, Dave D. Pirates, Todd H. Cardinals, Todd P. Padres, Michael M. Giants, Bryce T. Mariners, Colin M. Rays, Greg B. Rangers, Colin M. Blue Jays, Brandon M. Nationals, Stephen M. And the DPL is Greg B. So it was crazy busy today, huh, Andrew? I figured that. I have some catering on Monday, so I have to go into the cafe tomorrow, but I was thinking of going up there in the morning for a couple hours. All right, let's open some CADs. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what Elite's got for us this evening. Couple weeks, we'll have the new Elite Extra coming out on the 27th, I believe. Well, that's what they say anyway. Who knows these days? All right, Nick Morabito to $2.99. And for Arizona, Ivan Melendez to $3.49. Come on, there we go. First up for Cleveland, Parker Messick. For Jason. And Fabian Lopez for the DPL. Still had a good time. Well, at least you can move around. The last few times they had it at Valley Forge before they moved it up there, it was so busy you couldn't even move in that place. It was crazy. So at least they got plenty more space up there. They have anything else going on? But was it last year that they had the card show and the weed show was like the same weekend? It was like nuts up there. Justin Crawford to $9.99 for Philadelphia. They had like some marijuana show up there the same time. Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers to $4.99. And Maddox Bruns relic auto to $1.99. 49 of $1.99 for the Dodgers. Yeah, you missed it the other night. We pulled your boy the other night, Brooks Lee. See if we can't get one tonight. David McCabe for Atlanta. We've had some good pulls out of this case so far. Hopefully we keep it up tonight. Gavin Cross college ticket. That's the second Gavin Cross. 2 packs, 2 Gavin Crosses. And Junior Caminero to 349. Oh, Pets this time? I think they had that before. One time, I think it was Pets also for some reason. I kind of remember that. Eric Brown to 999. It gets crazy busy up there, man. That's for sure. Joe Lampe on card base auto for Cleveland. For Jason. I feel like, I swear to God, I feel like the last time I went, it was Pets, I think. Elijah Green, first round material for the Nationals. Grandkids. Wait, you have grandkids now, John? I didn't know you had grandkids. Brenner Cox. For Philadelphia, Gabriel Rincones to 50. Mikey Romero for Boston on card auto. For Michael R. For Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson on card. For Greg. For Miami, Cody Morissette, Future Threads. You have twin girls, really? Wow, how old were they? Just born or how old, John? I never heard you talk to grandkids before. Are they new to the family or? Congrats, dude! Twin girls, jeez. Somebody's got their hands full. Although my brother-in-law has identical twin daughters. They're like about 3 now. Carlos Jorge to 106 for Cincinnati. Reed Van Scooter for Seattle to 499. Did you get him any Brewers stuff yet? You got little Brewers hats and jerseys? Walter Ford for Seattle on card. Congrats, buddy. Congratulations. I'm still too young. I'm not old enough to be a grandfather yet. Robert Calaz. I think you and I are the same exact age, right? Although I'll be looking forward to it one day. Brenner Cox for Washington. Excuse me. It was funny, like maybe 4 years ago, we were down at Universal in Florida, me and my wife, my son, and we took our nephew with us too. Because my son and my nephew are really close. They're like the same age. In fact, so on my wife's side, my son has like 65 first cousins. And 6 of them were all born in the same year as my son. So they're all pretty close. In fact, like one of his cousins, they went to school together and, stuff like that. But it was funny. My wife and I were sitting in Universal and like, well, we got him here 3 times as a kid to Florida. Kumar Rocker to 999. So we did our job as parents. Next time we'll be here is with the grandchildren. And I'll just sit on a bench somewhere and give them money. Jose Demi, I guess, for the DPL to 499. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, man. Parker Messick, 139 of 225 for Cleveland. Twins. Woo. Are they identical or fraternal twins? And for the DPL, Juan Sanchez. Carson Wisenhunt college ticket. For Pittsburgh, Thomas Harrington, status die cut to 50. Not identical. Okay. Twins, man, that's crazy. Blade Tidwell to 349. My wife, my son Liam was born through IVF, and he's almost 20 at this point. Ian Moeller for Texas, a little chippy on the bottom down here, but Future Threads relic auto for Texas. Colin. And never forget, I had the conversation with the doctor when we were doing it. He's like, there's I forget what the percentage was. There's like a 40% chance you'll have twins, this and that. And I was just like, oh boy. Trace Gonzalez for Pittsburgh, base auto. But we didn't. So usually most have daughters. I was convinced we were having a daughter because like 77% of IVF are girls. And I don't know. I had it in my mind. I was like convinced we were having a daughter. So when they were saying we were having a boy, it's funny because my wife was like, great, perfect. We're only having one anyway. That's what I want. Robert Moore, $4.99 for Milwaukee. And Nate Savino to $9.99 for Arizona. Guy Lipscomb Jr. for Cleveland, 7 of 9 prime number auto. Get them twin stuff. That's right. And a Kumar Rocker, first round material for Texas. Yeah, you can't be giving the kids a choice. They'll rebel against you at some point, no matter what. But Cole Young for Seattle. Probably in your case, one of them will. One won't, one will. When they're teenagers and they really want to drive you crazy and they start talking about how they're Vikings fans. And Andrew Taylor for Houston to 189 for Michael M. Or they'll really drive you crazy to tell you they're like Dallas fans or something like that. J.R. Ritchie for Atlanta on card. For Michael. And for Toronto, Ryan Jennings. Cubs. Brandon Boysier for Washington, Future Threads. For Steven. Gabriel Hughes. For the Padres to 299, Adam Mezier. And for the DPL, Carlos Danimal to 349. Ryan Jennings for Toronto. For Brandon. And Yolan Cespedes, another Cespedes for the DPL. Lamar King Jr. on the Optichrome. All right, come on, Elite. Give us some good ones. Got the last 5 boxes of this case going tomorrow night. Hayden Wallace for Kansas City to $2.99. Is that tonight? Oh damn! Is it really? Is tonight? Shoot. Connor Prelip to $4.99. That means the listings for next week will be all screwed up. Damn. God, I hate that. Every year I do that. Blade Tidwell to 207 for the Mets, I believe. I think they're the Mets. For Jason. And Christian Perez, DPL. Why they don't just get rid of it already? So crazy. Half the country doesn't even do it anymore. Timur Johnson. I had no idea tonight was was daylight. I don't ever usually know. Peyton Pelletti to $9.99. For Baltimore, Jackson Holiday to $3.49. Yeah, you get to jump an hour at work, right? For the Yankees, Oswald Peraza, Future Threads Relic Auto. For Matt S. And Reed Van Scooter for Seattle. And Kevin Parada, college ticket. Mexico did? I mean, I understand the reason for it, but that reason just doesn't seem valid anymore in this day and age, you know. I mean, they did it for farmers back in the day. I get that, but it doesn't seem necessary anymore. $3.49 Spencer Miles, and half the country doesn't do it anyway. There's like entire states. My mother lives in Arizona. Half the year she's 2 hours behind. Half the year she's 3 hours behind. It's so weird. Josh White to $9.99 for Miami. For the Dodgers, Nick Biddison. Ooh, what do we got here? Let's see. And for Future Threads, Jason Dominguez for the Yankees. I was hoping it was a relic auto. Do you know who started daylight savings time? Whose idea it was? Little trivia throwing out there. Somebody's got to know. I do, but anyone? Class. It was the brainchild of Ben Franklin. Gabriel Hughes for Colorado to 156. Yeah, old Ben. Ben gave us a lot of good things. My boy Ben from Philly. He hooked us up with a lot of good things, but some of his ideas are a little outdated at this point. Brandon Abaria for Toronto. For Brandon. Yeah, I just got that one. Kind of picked up Texas in a random. This was I got a really nice Josh Jung rookie auto too in that break. It was pretty nice. Spencer Miles for the Giants. Didn't really, kind of basically broke even. It was like a $500 break, so but at least broke even. San Francisco is Bryce. Yeah, man, Ben Franklin, old Ben. He was a good one, that dude. And Andrew Painter for the Phillies to 199. 86 of 199. Cutter Coffee for Boston. For Miami, Marcus Johnson to 134 of 134. For the DPL, Jesus Made to 499. Nick Morabito for New York. And for Houston, Drew Gilbert. Cutter Coffee for Boston. All right, sorry about that. No idea what happened, but we were right at the end of that last box. I had just opened the next box in the first pack when I saw it went down, so we haven't opened anything. We'll give it a minute, let everyone get back in. Little YouTube hiccup or something. I have no idea what happened there. Give everyone a minute to come back in. I swear, sometimes YouTube just like has a hiccup. It's like, oh, all of a sudden it's like, whoa, it happened. It's weird too because on my end, what I have to do is reset everything. Like I don't, you don't end the video and you just kind of, like refresh everything and it comes back, but very strange. All right, I think we're back to where we need to be. So the last card we had was the Cutter Coffee. I had just opened the next box when I saw that it went down. So this was the very first card out of the next box was the Cam Collier. To 210. Keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't go down on us again. And next up, Yarlin Soto to $4.99 for the DPL. And for Boston, Cutter Coffee. Prime number auto to 190. For Michael. And Jesus Caba for the DPL. Sterling Thompson for Colorado. And first up, Ryan Jennings for Toronto to $2.99. And Blake Burkhalter to $3.49 for Atlanta. Next up for Cincinnati. Wow, look at that thing. Andrew Abbott, 10 of 10 gold future threads patch auto. Very cool looking card. Thomas. Nice patch, man. Panini knows how to do patches, man. I give them that. They definitely are. I mean, if you want to buy like Dynasty, you get a good patch from Topps, but Panini knows how to put a patch in a card. I'll give them that. Nice one. Congrats. And behind that, for the Pirates, Trace Gonzalez. For Todd H. All right. An old Blade Tidwell college ticket. Cole Phillips for Atlanta to $4.99. And for Texans, Morabel to $9.99. For Seattle, Ashton Izzy, prime number auto to $165. For Cullen. And Kumar Rocker, first round material for Texas. Joe Lampe college ticket. Move for me tonight. All right. Drake Baldwin to $9.99 for Atlanta. For Cincinnati, Sal Stewart, 11 of 54 on the aspirations die cut. For Thomas again. For Houston, Trey Dombrowski. For Michael M. And for Texas, Aaron Zavala, future threads. For Cullen, Brandon Baria. All right, last pack of box 4. For the DPL, Jose Frias to $179. And for Minnesota, Andrew Morris, aspirations to $349. For Oakland, Jack Perkins, base auto. For Bryce. And for Houston, Drew Gilbert again, base auto. Chase the Lauder, Optichrome. All right, box number 5. All right, good luck, everyone. Dylan O'Ray for Milwaukee, 51 of 60. Jacob Waters for Oakland, 349. For the Cardinals, Bryce Mout, 1 card auto. For Todd P. And for the DPL, Camilo Diaz, 80 of 199. For Greg and Cutter Coffee. Jacob Waters for Oakland at 229 on the prime number die cut. And for Minnesota again, Andrew Morris to 499. For Milwaukee, Dylan O'Ray, 37 of 160. For Noah. And Anderson Fairman for the DPL. Jacob Miller for Miami. Ryan Cermak to 349 for Tampa Bay. Sean McLean to 999 for the Dodgers. For Oakland, Clark Elliott on card auto. And for the DPL, Jose Demi, 31 of 78 on the aspirations die cut. And a Gavin Cross college ticket. Sal Stewart to $9.99 for Cincinnati. For Boston, Mikey Romero to $4.99. For Arizona, Nate Savino prospect materials, relic auto, 184 of 199. For Mike H. And Jacob Reimer, decade auto for New York. Oh, one other thing I meant to mention earlier. For anybody, I know we got some people who are newer to the channel, been with us for a few weeks now. Just FYI, we refund any shipping overpayments, and I do combine multiple days if you're on breaks multiple days. I have been getting a bunch of emails lately. I try to remember if you're in like a day or two ago and we haven't shipped yet and, charge accordingly. But if you ever overpay, when we do the sorting and shipping, we do the refunds then. So I certainly have no problem with you asking for invoices and stuff, but please understand, we will get I'm not here to rip people off for shipping. I've never quite understood that. So I just bring it up because, like I said, I've been getting a bunch of emails lately about it. All right, last pack. Let's see what we got. Jesus made to 185 for the DPL. Yosemel Ramirez to 499 for the DPL. For Baltimore, Silas Ardoin autograph. For Matt S. For the White Sox, Harold Baines, all-time first rounder, 1977. Little Harold Baines bat there. Cool card. For Jason. I like that one. That's awesome. And Brenner Cox on the Optichrome. All righty, folks. I want to thank him for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I do truly appreciate it. If you're not in any of our other breaks tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. We will be back tomorrow night, too, with, like I said, the last 5 boxes of this case and some Bowman Draft tomorrow night also. We do have just a few spots. We have a Stadium Club blaster break, random spot, $12 a spot with shipping and everything over on the website. It's the last break up there for now. There's only a couple spots left, so if anybody's interested, jump on in there. We'll get that broken tomorrow also. And otherwise, give me a moment and we will do a quick hit recap and get out of here. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I try to go out of my way. I don't. I told this story recently. I don't know if any of you guys heard. I had somebody. There's somebody who's fairly new to the channel, like in the last like 6 weeks, who's been breaking with us a lot now. And he told me a story about how he'd been breaking with someone else for the past like 2 years, and he figured out that the guy basically owed him $1,700 in shipping charges because the guy would just like charge him every time. And even when he went back to him and was like, "Dude, you've been killing me on shipping. Can we work something out?" The guy was like, "No." Like, what is that? The only shipping I'd take is just the percentage. eBay takes a percentage. They take their 10% or whatever it is. So, like, if you go from night to night, I'll take that 10% just to pay them. But, you know, I'm not here to take your shipping, man. That's crazy. I don't get that at all. Anyway, hit recap 2022 Elite Extra Edition quarter case break 19. Let's start here. This is just some lower numbered stuff. Jesus made to 185. Waters to 229. But I thank you for saying that too. Dylan O'Reilly to 60. Frias to 179. Cam Collier to 210. Marcus Johnson to 134. Gabriel Hughes to 156. Andrew Taylor to 189. Harrington to 50. Carlos Jorge to 106. Rincones to 50. And Caminero to 349 because he's Caminero. We also had a Jackson Holiday to 349 also. Yeah, well, Atlanta or the Angels, I mean, they're a cheap team because they only have a few hits. Now, if you hit, they have like Zach Neto and stuff, but they don't have a ton of hits in this. But then that's why they're like a $6 team, in this. But if you do hit a Neto, it's pretty decent. All right, relics. DPL relic, Camilo Diaz to 199. Future Threads, Morissette. First round, Elijah Green and Kumar Rocker. Future Thread, Boyser, Dominguez, Andrew Painter to 199. Kumar Rocker, first round, Zavala, and a very cool Harold Baines, all-time first rounder. Relic Autos, Nate Savino, Prospect Materials to 199 for Arizona. Matic Bruns to 199 for the Dodgers. Ian Moeller for Texas. Oswald Peraza for the Yankees. And a very cool patch, 10 of 10 gold, Andrew Abbott for Cincinnati. Base autos. There's a lot of them. Yeah, I know. Okay, base autos of Ardoin, Reimer, Elliott, Furman, Mounts, Gilbert, Perkins, Dombrowski, Gonzalez, Caba, Gilbert, Morbido, and Miles. Believe me, I wish I didn't have to. Doing the refunds I don't care about them. They're a huge pain in the ass, to be honest with you, but I wouldn't do that to people. It is a pain. I can give it that much. But Baria, Biddison, Van Scooter, Perez, Cespedes, Jennings. Jennings again, Richie, Gonzalez, Sanchez, Calas, Ford, Simpson. Mikey Ramiro, Lampy, McCabe, Lopez, and Messick. And then numbered autos. Dylan O'Reilly to 160. Ashton Izzy to 165. Cutter Coffee to Boston 190. Blade Tidwell for New York to 207. Guy Lipscomb for Cleveland to 9. Parker Messick also for Cleveland to 225. Jose Demi to 78 for the DPL. And Sal Stewart for Cincinnati to 54. All right, folks. Again, thanks so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. We'll be back in 5 minutes with Bowman Draft. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.